Listen, if you scroll away right now, you might miss the one roadmap that could completely change your financial life in the next 6 months. I'm serious. Most people in America keep waiting for someday to fix their money problems, and someday never comes. But if you give me the next few minutes, I'll show you a step-by-step system that I use as an accountant, one that has helped real people go from debt and stress to confidence and freedom. Don't skip this, because even one missed step can keep you broke for years. Let's start with a reality check. The average American household has over $60,000 in debt, excluding mortgages. And most people have less than $500 saved for emergencies. That's not a financial plan. That's a financial time bomb. And here's the truth. It doesn't matter how much you make. I've seen clients earning $80,000 a year still living paycheck to paycheck because they never learned how to manage money. The good news? You can change everything in 6 months if you get serious and commit to the process. The first step in your 6-month transformation is brutally simple. Track every dollar. For the next 30 days, I want you to write down or use an app to log every single expense. Yes, even the $3 coffee. Why? Because awareness creates control. You can't change what you don't measure. When my clients first do this, they're shocked. They think they're spending $400 a month eating out. But the reality is closer to $200. That gap, that blind spot, is where your money leaks. Plug the leaks, and you start winning. After tracking, you'll see your silent killers, the small, sneaky expenses that drain your future. Streaming services you don't use, gym memberships you forgot, impulse buys on Amazon. In America, convenience spending is a trap. Here's what I tell my clients. Cut 20% of your non-essential expenses immediately. That doesn't mean living like a monk, but if you're spending $1,000 on wants, bring it down to $800. That extra $200 becomes your weapon for savings or debt payoff. Remember, discipline isn't punishment, it's freedom. Now, before we talk about investing or paying off debt, you need one safety net, a mini emergency fund. Aim for $1,000 to $2,500 as quickly as possible. Why? Because unexpected expenses are guaranteed. A flat tire, a medical bill, a broken fridge. Without a cushion, you'll swipe a credit card and go deeper into debt. With a cushion, you stay in control. 6 months from now, your emergency fund should grow bigger. But this starter fund is the foundation. Debt is the biggest thief of your future, especially credit cards with 20% interest or more. Think about it. If you owe $5,000 at 20%, that's $1,000 a year in interest alone. That's money you're burning. My strategy is simple. Line up all your debts, pay minimums on all but the highest interest one, and throw every extra dollar at that top one. This is called the debt avalanche method. Within 6 months, you'll see balances actually moving down instead of feeling stuck. Most people fail to save because they rely on willpower. Willpower always loses. Automation always wins. Set up an automatic transfer the day after payday, even if it's just $50, into a separate savings account. Treat it like a bill you must pay yourself. Over 6 months, this habit builds momentum. By the way, Americans waste hundreds of dollars each month because they don't automate. Stop relying on memory and let systems protect your future. Cutting expenses is powerful, but there's a limit to how much you can cut. Increasing income has no ceiling. In America today, side hustles are everywhere. Freelancing online, rideshare driving, selling products, tutoring. I've seen clients add $500 to $1,000 a month within weeks. Here's the key. Don't spend that extra money. funnel it directly into debt payoff or savings. Imagine, in 6 months, that side hustle alone could add $3,000 to your financial turnaround. This is where mindset meets numbers. Take a journal and write down, 6 months from now, I want to be here. Be specific. I want $2,000 in savings. I want $3,000 less in debt. I want to stop living paycheck to paycheck. Then, break that goal into monthly checkpoints. If your vision is only in your head, life's distractions will erase it. But if it's written, reviewed, and tracked, it becomes a roadmap. Every client I've seen succeed had a written plan. Without it, you're just wishing. A lot of people hear the word budget and think restriction, punishment, or boring spreadsheets. But let me tell you, a budget isn't a cage, it's a compass. Without one, you're wandering blind. With one, you're steering your money where you want it to go. Start with the 50-30-20 rule. 50% needs, 30% wants, 20% savings, and debt payoff. Adjust it to your lifestyle, but stick to percentages. 6 months from now, your budget becomes second nature, like brushing your teeth. Your credit score isn't just a number, it's your financial reputation. In America, it decides whether you get approved for apartments, cars, or even jobs. Here's the formula. Pay on time, keep balances low. Don't open unnecessary new accounts. If you reduce your credit utilization under 30% and always pay on time, your score will climb within 6 months. A higher score means lower interest rates, which means thousands saved in the long run. Think of your score like a silent partner. Protect it. Remember the mini fund we built earlier? Now we're leveling up. Your goal is to stack 3 to 6 months of living expenses. That sounds impossible at first, but with your new habits, tracking, cutting, side hustles, automating, it's realistic. 6 months from now, maybe you don't hit the full number yet, but you'll be well on your way. And trust me, the peace of mind when you know you can survive a job loss, a medical bill, or an economic downturn, that's real freedom. Now comes the fun part, making money work for you. If you're still in debt, focus there first. But if you've cleared high-interest balances, start investing. In the U.S., use retirement accounts like a 401k or Roth IRA. If your employer matches contributions, that's free money. Never leave it on the table. Even if you only put in $100 a month, that grows over time thanks to compounding. 6 months from now, you may only see a small number, but you'll have planted seeds for decades of growth. This is the step most people ignore until it's too late. Insurance protects your financial plan from getting wiped out. Health insurance, auto insurance, renters or homeowners insurance, and yes, even life insurance if you have dependents. 6 months of progress can vanish in one car accident if you're not covered. Protection is not a waste of money. It's a shield for everything you've worked for. Don't overlook it. Here's a secret. Winning with money isn't about giant leaps. It's about consistent small steps. Set one time every week, Sunday evening, for example, to review your spending, savings, and goals. I call it a money date with yourself. Celebrate wins, even small ones. If you paid off $200 of debt this week, clap for yourself. Progress is addictive, and weekly check-ins keep the fire alive. By 6 months, you'll be amazed at how far you've come simply by paying attention. Changing your finances in 6 months isn't just about quick fixes. It's about identity. Who are you becoming? Are you the person who saves before spending? Who invests consistently? Who avoids impulse debt? Wealth is not a one-time action. It's a lifestyle. I tell clients, don't just fix money, fix your habits. Because habits stick long after motivation fades. 6 months is enough to rewire your financial DNA if you stay consistent. I need you to hear this. Money isn't just math, it's mindset. If you believe I'll always be broke or I'm just bad with money, then no budget, no app, no trick will save you. You must shift your identity. Tell yourself, I'm learning to master money. I'm building wealth. I deserve freedom. You'd be surprised how much changes when your brain starts working for you instead of against you. 6 months from now, your bank account will look different, but so will your confidence. So here's the challenge. For the next 6 months, commit. Don't dabble. Don't halfway do it. Commit. Track every dollar, cut the leaks, build your cushion, attack debt, automate savings, increase income, set your vision, and protect your progress. If you do this, I promise you, in 6 months, you'll look back and hardly recognize your old self. You'll feel control, peace, and momentum. That's what financial freedom looks like. The choice is yours. Will you start today, or will you wait another year and regret it? If this breakdown gave you clarity, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and share this video with someone you know who's trying to get their money right. Don't just keep the knowledge, pass it forward.